We are live. This is the first time we've been live like this in a very long time. Very long time. Let's see if it's working. Normally we do the lives on the. It might be unlisted.
What?
It might be on unlisted.
No. I think it should be fine. Let's see. Come up.
I think it's unlisted. I think it's unlisted. Oh wait.
Oh
no, that's you, isn't it?
That's not me. I'm not on yet.
No.
I think that was right. Let's see. Devon Larratt. Yeah, you're live right now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we're good. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Well, this is the first time we've done this.
Right now we got a private show. There's
Yeah,
one person in the chat.
I guess it's Joe. Can you check and see if this is working?
I
on
just
your
checked
phone?
it.
Are you on members?
No. I'm on open.
Oh,
But-
yeah, that's right.
Okay, we are.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
We're live.
Thank you for joining us today, guys. We are gonna do. This is the first time we've done this, so we're gonna try and figure out a bunch of stuff. Try and figure out how to upload polls, things like that.
Pop-up chat.
Pop-up chat. What is that? No.
No, never mind.
No, that's not it. Restore chat. Let's see.
Oh, probably the plus.
Plus, maybe.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
Q&A.
start
Okay,
poll.
so yeah.
Okay. All right. So guys, today what we're gonna do is, because neither one of us is at King of the Table this weekend, so we think it's a bit of a sin. You know? I'm missing out because once again I have entered the category of scared of Europeans. Okay, so I'm scared of Europeans again. And and you got your match coming up with James.
Yeah.
So nothing for you.
Thank God he's not a European though. Or else I'm just scared as well.
No. That's an entire Larratt problem that we have. But first let's talk about how cool King of the Table is.
Yeah. What a league. They were the first one. They kind of revived arm wrestling.
Thank you, King of the Table.
Thank you very much.
So you remember how massive I was for the first one?
297?
No. I was like,
293?
I think it was. I swear
No,
it was.
it's
No.
293.
No. They said
very
you were like
full
297.
No. I think I weighed in 293 with my clothes and
Yeah.
stuff.
And all full of poop.
Yeah, full of turd. Yeah. So I ate like a block of cheese before I left, and I was having some problems. So guys, we're gonna do our best to keep up with the chat. Okay, especially once we start to get into the analysis.
And first person to get
Or
blocked.
pizza. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're seeing the stuff, guys. Like I said, we've been doing members only chats for the last little bit, but the reason why today we're going non-members is because it's in Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 days.
Yeah, 3 days.
3 days, and we love King of the Table, so we want to
That's
make
right.
sure we get it out to as wide of an audience as possible. So we're going to talk about the matches, and then we might stay on for a little bit. And
And the last time you did a big live was actually after that first King of the Table match with Michael Todd, and it was almost.
is that the last time?
that was last time we did a big one. I think you've gone live for other things, but
Yeah, I've done a couple of those.
like
Yeah,
a sit down talkie live like this.
Starting with that one.
Yeah. Okay, how do I do this? Okay, guys, I'm trying to create a poll right now. Here we go.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, because we're gonna go through the matches, and we're gonna see what you guys all think. Okay, and start poll.
Poll bang.
See if this works.
Yeah,
All right.
there we
okay,
go.
so there we go. This is the first match we're going to talk about. Linn versus Lachlan Adair. Okay. Is a tremendous match for me. Okay, Lachlan and Paul. The first thing I want to say is that Lachlan's got better legs and Lynn's got better traps.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
This is where we can Auden versus Georgi Mufu.
That's interesting. Yeah. I mean, I would love to pull Georgi. Hey, Georgi, if you're watching, reach out to me. I'd love to have a match with you. That'd be
I'll
awesome.
message Georgi.
Yeah.
Could be good.
Be a lot of fun.
Better do it soon, Georgi. Better do it real soon.
But yeah,
okay.
Linn versus Lachlan.
Yeah.
So personally, I think Lachlan's gonna get him. I think Lachlan right now is at a very comfortable weight. He's gonna be really, really strong. I think this is gonna be one of his best showings. He did great last time against David. He's looking really good. And I mean, so is Paul. Paul is looking incredible. I just think Lachlan might have a bit too much horsepower. Maybe a little bit.
I think he's just kind of a slightly bigger.
Yeah.
Slightly more versatile. That's in favor of thank you, Matthias. That's in favor of Lachlan. Slightly bigger, slightly more versatile. The real question to me is when they say go, Paul's got a lot of horsepower.
He does. Yeah,
You know,
just
and if he can just beast mode that stuff right through, I don't think it's going to be pretty. I don't think it's going to be some top roll, or
no.
I think it's pretty much going to be to the side in a hook, wrist bent, not really coming forward in the press, but just ripping right through. And Paul's got it pretty much 50-50 with Paul Linn as a lead.
Real close.
Very interesting. Very interesting. So basically we got a 50-50 match here.
Yeah, it looks like it.
50-50 match. 50-50 match. But I think if I had money to bet, I would think you gotta go with Lachlan. I think but I think it is a close match.
Real
I think
close, 100%.
Maybe it's a 46-54 split. Is it that close, or do people have it wrong?
I mean, people are saying it's pretty much 50-50, Paul in, couple percent advantage.
Pretty consistent.
Interesting.
What's up, members? Hey, Daniel.
You want to end that poll now?
How do I do? Maybe I just add another one.
I don't think you can add another one. I think you only do one at a time.
Let's see. I think
no, you can't. You got to just end it.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So you already have an extra poll.
Okay.
Okay. Right. And all bets are closed.
So we got ourselves a pretty close match.
Yeah.
Okay. Pretty close match. Slight advantage to Lachlan. Maybe that's because we said our thing.
No, slight advantage to Paul.
Oh, right. Slight advantage to Paul.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, then Paul's definitely, people's favorite. Okay. This is more of a Euro match. Probably for, first, because Cam the man. I think if you're 310 pounds, you could beat Levon. What are your chances? Buddy. Let me tell you. It's, you could ever do
like
that.
25%.
Oh, man. Listen. For me, so I'm 49 now. I'll tell you. For the next couple of years, zero chance. Like big fat zero. And after that, from 0%, the chance goes down. Okay, as the years go on, 310. Look, I would have been 310 if I could. It's just it's pretty tough to do, man, in any kind of a way that makes sense for me.
James English gonna spank you on it.
Is that it?
Let me spell my name right, then maybe it'll be true.
Where is it? Hey, there's a way I can highlight comments or something, right?
James English gonna spank you on it.
Let's see if we can do this.
Pin
message. Pin. Put in. Hide user from channel.
Blocked.
Let's see if we can pin it. Okay. I don't know where it goes. Okay. Now we can take that down. James English, you want to address that before we move on to the poll? It's close, man.
James English is very strong. And
strong.
First of all, what did he say? He's going to spank you for nothing?
Let's take a better look at it.
Never mind. Okay.
Spank you.
Because I was going to say it's best out of 5. So
3 wad. What do you know, man? What does a name like 3 wad know about anything at all?
James is really strong. He's really, really good. I'm going to be ready. See all this mass?
Go.
Massive. Pretty massive.
It's good. All right. I'm going to unpin you. Okay. We're going to move on to the next match here. Okay.
I'll click on that so we can see the chat again.
Wait, first I have to start poll.
Bang. There we go.
Okay. Bruce Lee, high hookers.
Scroll back up.
Do you plan to go to 95 kilo? Maybe. Is the Gennady happening? Match? Is the Gennady match happening? Not anytime soon. Do you think Dennis will get back to his 2018 form? No, I do not. I think it'd be great for him to just really, I want to see him arm wrestle. I don't need to see him. I'd way rather we see a healthy Dennis pulling actively. That'd be way better. Okay, on to what we got.
Kurdigali
Bruce
versus
Lee.
Oleg.
Bruce Lee versus student of Andrei Pushkar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Oleg is just ridiculously strong.
Yes,
And,
very clearly incredible.
I think he'll be the stronger one. It's hard for me to know with these guys because I don't. They're on the other side of the world.
Really hard to say.
It's I obviously the first thing I think of when I think of Oleg Petrenko, I think he's going to surprise me with how strong he is. Like I watch his lifts occasionally when I see something posted.
He's real good. Yeah.
Just super got his conditioning down, and his form is perfect. I mean, there's nothing wrong about it at all.
No.
It's
a very interesting match.
I do think he's going to get his wrist popped.
I agree. No, I think he will too. I think Kurdigali is he's gonna pull smart. He's gonna spin out.
Yeah.
And I think Oleg's gonna
Break him
go and
I'll tell you, I personally have Kurdigali very high up, like in the category. I know he's not the champ right now, but he beat the champ, right? He beat Irakli.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, he did. But what was the weight class? Was 105.
Yeah, okay. So I was at 105, but both of them can make Kurdigali can make 95.
No, they both can.
Yeah, they can both make 95. And I don't know what happened with Kurdigali and Todd Hutchings because
style matchup. It's a real bad one. Because the thing is, it doesn't matter if Kurdigali takes the risk. It doesn't matter.
I know.
Like he's just gonna keep, and he did take the risk every time, but he just got caught in his bicep, and it's like a flop almost.
It is,
and he's got to edge his shoulder, and he has to. Yeah, he got to edge his shoulder in, or just turn him so hard over, and he just couldn't because Todd was really.
I never want people to misunderstand because Todd Hutchings to me is a puzzle. Okay, I have a hard time understanding what's going on here. Okay, I love the guy. Okay, I just never think he's going to win, and he does all the time. Okay, 3-1. Okay, no hate, but James literally trains at Mendy's. At Mendy's. Oh my god. He's destroying some super strong Armenian pullers. Okay, hold on. When you say Armenian,
put your money where your mouth is. Then go bet on James. He's still got room in his block, so
tons of room.
Yeah. You make a bunch of money.
Yeah, it's on ArmBet, guys. All these matches, not all of them, but most of them are on ArmBet. And I think Auden's block is.
I'll pull it up right now.
A long time ago. And look we're not saying that James isn't awesome.
No, James is super awesome.
We see James's numbers, and yeah, we see him beating the pit. We watch all the videos, okay? We know who James is.
There's a reason I got a match with him because it's a hard match, and he really might beat me. He might. Who knows? We'll see.
But there is money on that block. Make it a bit more interesting.
Second block has been opened. His has no movement. Zero. I'm almost sold out. So go fill him up 3 watts. Come on.
Because the guy trains at Mendy's and he beats a bunch of Armenian pullers. So
I don't beat any Armenian pullers. None.
Well, they're European. So we probably we probably should just stay away from all that. Okay, so I think Kurdigali has just got too much.
I agree.
I think he's got too much technical stuff. He's going to pick him apart. I don't think that Oleg can do what Todd Hutchings did.
I don't think so either.
I think he might be stronger than Todd Hutchings in some ways.
Too risk reliant.
But not in this weird way that once things have been taken from you, you're still strong. Right? And that's, I think, where Todd Hutchings is really excels. You can take big pieces from him, and he's still strong. Whereas Oleg Petrenko might have stronger pieces, but I think once they get taken, he's not going to be left with as much. So,
Auden is balding. He's on juice.
Oh,
I also just
have. Is there something you're not telling me?
Oh,
is there something you're not telling me? Yeah. Well,
no, guys, I'm natty. Come on. Just like RVJ.
RVJ doesn't like you.
I know he doesn't. Yeah.
He likes James better.
Come on.
That's kind of a conundrum, don't you think? With his policy and where he stands in the sport. It's weird, don't you think? Does that add up to anybody? Personally, I'm thinking about the most exciting thing for me on the internet right now could be goodbye number 3. Even more exciting than Hope Training 3.
Auden, you will get smashed in Quebec. I've pulled a lot of Quebec boys. You guys are great. Real good.
Deep. Yeah. Quebec City. You know, the most exciting thing about Quebec arm wrestling right now, guys, I'll tell you, there is a lot of exciting things in Quebec arm wrestling. for a long time, I'd say that they're like 180 to 215 pound guys.
Yeah.
Incredible.
But now they got light, they got heavy, they got everybody.
Yeah, they got all the classes covered now. They got the young Luchev brothers.
Those guys are great. Yeah.
They
Really
got Daniel Lebesk.
I'm taking all the way he's losing.
Thank you, Luchi Tosia. Thank you. So they got a whole mishmash of dudes right through, and they're all young. And but there is one. A lot of people know about a lot of people in the super heavyweight division. Super heavyweight division always gets a lot of light. They haven't come to Mississippi. I want to learn from the goat of arm wrestling. Get John Brezenko. Plus, get some tips to get lean like you. We're about the same build. Yeah, it's always been easy for me to lose weight if I want. Thank you, though. But yeah, for sure. We'll probably be traveling around doing arm wrestling. Next time we're in the States, we're in Orlando. But back to Quebec.
What's that guy's name?
His name's Cedric.
Cedric.
And he is, it's crazy, guy's got like 4 months in the sport. I was talking to Christian Gilbert, who told me all about the provincials and how well this guy did. He's a great big dude, came from, I don't know if he came from Strongman.
That's what I've heard. I've heard that, yeah.
But he's giant dude, had like a 40-second match with Sylvain Perron, who is good right now. Like a 40-second match with them. Was in the finals of the Quebec provincials, which had 666 people.
Yeah, big provincial.
Dark province. No surprise with that number. I'm not surprised it was that number.
No.
Devon, if Brian Shaw trained nothing but arm wrestling every day, all day, how long do you think before he makes top 5 right hand? Probably 5 days. 5 days. Yeah, not long. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to see him very, very soon, guys. I'll see him very, very soon, and there will be a lot of videos to come. I'm super excited about the crossover between
the new bodybuilder bully. Yeah, I hope so, man. I hope so. He's gonna be strong, but
yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah,
it's massive. Look how big this hand is.
Look, put your hand up on.
You want to just put it together?
Just put it up like this. Okay. See, my hand is smaller than yours. See that? My hand is totally smaller than yours. I don't know. So. Where were we? Were we still talking about Cedric?
Yeah.
Had a 40-second match with Sylvain Perron, who's ready right now, who's doing really well. 4 months of arm wrestling, crushed everybody else in the event. Christian was like, yeah, the guy wants to quit arm wrestling because he's hurt his
Really?
Arm wrestling 4 months, goes to the provincials, says he doesn't want to arm wrestle anymore because he hurt himself. Meanwhile, the dude could be world champion in like a few years. Seriously. Like, I don't think he understands what he did, super heavyweight, 4 months of arm wrestling, show up at the provincials, and the only guy who beats you is Sylvain Perron in a war.
Yeah.
Cedric. Somebody give Cedric a call and tell him to stick it out.
Oh, that's a good question.
What?
Whose head is bigger, mine or James? I got a pretty big head.
I can't imagine James has a big head.
No, I can't imagine. I got to measure mine.
Most bodybuilders have small heads.
Just little.
Just kidding. I love you guys. There's Antoine Vallier's got a big noggin on him. Okay, so let's close this poll.
Yeah. So it looks like Kurt Galley is winning that one.
Yeah.
I agree. I think Kurt Galley's going to get him. I think maybe Oleg gets 1 or 2 off the go. Maybe he's just too strong to finish, but I think that wrist is going to go. And when it goes, I don't know what he's got after that.
Good luck with it from Anil. That's Anil.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay, let's see what Anil says. Good luck with your match against James. Should be awesome. P.S. I do not want to rematch your way too strong. I'll tell you, that match was the perfect time.
It was.
Anil, you were a good dude. We fully recognize that you are a good dude that day. And I think it was good for you to have that
amazing
match. Yeah.
So far, Anil, you're the only person to ever beat me in a super match. The only one, left and right. You beat me on both. That's the only person who's ever done it.
That was a great day. Very good day. Okay, next one. Let's see who we got. Okay, this is an interesting
great match. Yeah,
this one to me is super, super interesting.
You know what's really awesome is this card for me. There's not there's sometimes there's matches where I'm like, oh, I don't really know the guys, or oh, I'm not like oh, this is a mismatch. I don't really care. This card for me, every one of the matches is awesome. Like super, super cool. Every one of them, I'm like, that's gonna be incredible.
I think I spelled your name wrong, Revaz. I think I spelled it wrong. Okay. Revaz Lutidze versus Georgi Dzernov. I believe that's how you say their names. Yeah. Okay. So poll started. Josh Dilworth. An arm wrestler can do one exercise which takes them the farthest in the most cases. Do you both think passion is a prerequisite for discipline?
Of course, passion is essential, but what do you think?
Okay, so one exercise. I don't think so. I'd go.
Cup.
You know what?
If it's just the one,
just one exercise, only one exercise.
Press.
I wouldn't even go any of those. So look, we're hitting. Look, we do a few exercises. We hit all these little spots.
Yeah.
If I could only do one exercise.
Yeah.
Just one.
Rise. Nope. What would it be? What, just side pressure?
Nope.
What would it be then?
One exercise. What would you pick?
I mean, for me,
only one exercise, and you could do nothing else. You could go. Let's say you could go for walks and like live a normal.
Are we
life.
talking like one lift, or like can it be like table time? Because table time doesn't count.
Table time doesn't count.
Yeah.
Table time is always assumed. If it's table time, it's table time.
Like supination, like just together.
What would you do? Because I got the best answer, I think.
Yeah,
I do. I think I do.
I would probably do pronation. Like, because you could get a really good low-hand top roll. Well, I want to hear your answer. I want to hear it.
I would do rope climbing.
Rope climbing?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, just like, yeah.
If I could do one thing, I would climb rope.
I guess so, yeah.
Well, just one, because you're going to get super strong.
You will.
You'll get very strong climbing rope. Yeah.
I think we missed one as well. There's a blue one. Yeah. Good luck in your match. Thank you. Thank you. I'll do my best, buddy. Yeah. James does not know what's coming. I hope so.
It's going to be a good match. Oh, Matthias Shui. Devon, you're the GOAT. Well, I still think John Brzenko is the greatest, guys. Thank you for bringing arm wrestling into my life. You're welcome. Auden, the future is yours. Best wishes to your family in Germany. Danke, Deutschland. Wir lieben dir sehr viel. Und vielleicht dieses Jahr wir gehen zu Oktoberfest und du musst ein klein bisschen Deutsch lernen.
Ein bisschen. Ich lerne ein bisschen Deutsch.
Ein klein bisschen Deutsch. Yeah. If you could go back to end of 2022 with your current knowledge, would you think differently after the match with Levon?
Well, you'd be 300 pounds, right?
Yeah. 350 pounds.
I don't know what you're thinking, not being like 350. What are you even thinking?
Guys, let me tell you, Levon is very special. We have a great champion in the super heavyweight division. He is everything that we could want. Incredible. Really. Good luck. Yeah. Good luck. Whoever can crack that guy is doing something really special. He's, in my opinion, he's quite far ahead of the field, and it'll be very difficult to beat him. I don't think I could have done much different except for being able to consume more food. If I could consume more food and slept more, maybe that's the only thing. Consume more food, sleep more. Okay,
let's get back to question. Yeah.
Okay, so Revaz Lutidze from Georgia versus Georgi Dzernov. I think Georgi's from Kazakhstan, is he not?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I think he's a Kazakhstan guy, or over in that part of the world.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Revaz. Georgian.
He's so good.
He's Georgian.
Revaz is,
he's a big Georgian. He has, if you go back in WAF, like years ago, he used to war with Levon. Yeah, took his hand many times.
Well, and there's the training footage.
And there's the training footage, yeah.
That's the only time I've ever seen Levon get cracked. And yeah, it's just training footage, but still.
I'd say in terms of like top roll ability, freaking monster. Good. Monster top roller.
I really think Revaz is one of the guys that is not ranked as highly as he should
Both
be.
of these guys.
Yeah, I agree.
These two names are like way more unknown than they should be, way lower ranked than they should be. I don't know exactly where you rank them. Hey, Rabbit.
How's it going, guys?
We're talking about arm wrestling stuff.
Yeah, I know.
King of Table. You can join us if you like.
I just haven't been paying any attention. I don't know who's where at this point.
So right now we're talking about Revaz Lutidze from Georgia versus Georgi Dzernov, and we're just kind of talking about how great they are.
I think the thing about Revaz is he's been good forever, and then he showed up and like killed Dave Chafee.
I'd say he's been great forever.
Yes, yeah, great forever. Like very. When I say good, I mean like good at the elite level.
Yeah.
And then he had like the only person he's lost to recently is Vitaly. And
No, Jody's not going to pull Nikasheva. That's not happening.
and the Vitaly match, like he got hurt in it, and it was still super close. So he's right up there with those guys.
I think when you think
I don't know.
pure top roll ability, I don't know anybody except for maybe Levon or Vitaly. I think that he's going to crack Morozov's wrist. I think he's going to crack Georgi, Georgi, not the Zernov.
Svetkov. Really? You think he's got a better top roll?
Interesting, isn't it?
It is interesting.
What do you
Hey,
think?
Chance.
Hey.
Chance Shaw, we're going to see you very soon, buddy. We are going to see you real soon. We're so excited about the 15th. Seriously.
That's going to be East versus West Challenger Series, guys. It's going to be an incredible event. June 15th. Make sure to check it out.
As soon as King of the Table's done, all light shine on the Challenger Series there. It's going to be so awesome. Connor, how to best access bicep strength, best ways to strengthen.
Wrist and hands. Thank you. You are awesome.
Well, I think whatever you do, you get better at.
Yeah.
And that's just a very simple answer to always give. Whatever you do, you get better at, especially as long as you don't get injured. So you want to. I don't think about bicep, wrist. I think about movement.
Elbow flexion.
Just movement. Just think about the movement pattern, and then you select the correct intensity and rep range. You want to add into that? I think that's pretty much it, right? That's how you want to strengthen your bicep. I do hammer style hook training. Hey, Dad, Krasny told Engen you have a weak wrist. What do? He's a European, so I don't know. If Krasny was a North American, I'd be all over him. But since he's
It's too scary.
Since he's from Bulgaria, maybe who's he pulling? He's got a match soon, doesn't he? Krasny?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I think Krasny's got a match lined up pretty soon. I feel like he does. I feel like it's Todd Hutchings or something. Is that right? Is Todd Hutchings pulling Krasny? I think he is. I think he's pulling Krasny. What?
Would you rather lose your left arm or your right thumb?
Oh, now that is wait. We're not there yet.
No.
We have to do these in order.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I recently had a shoulder Larratt.
Ladder jet? Laser jet?
On my dominant arm.
I have been practicing left. Could I ever arm wrestle with the shoulder issues?
Yeah.
Realistically.
What is a ladder jet? Ladder jet. What is that?
I don't know what that is.
I'm not sure.
I feel like that might be a typo.
I think it's a typo, but
I'm assuming injury.
Yeah, let's just assume injury.
I had the same thing, man. I had surgery.
You can have a terrible injury.
Yeah,
and you can
come
be
back
just fine.
always.
Some people come back.
Yeah, you can be just fine.
Then there was the blue one though, because they don't come up there.
They don't go.
There was the
It
right
was,
thumb.
would you rather
or-
lose your left arm or your right thumb?
Yeah.
This reminds me of the games we used to play. Oh my, the whole house
That
was
is a really
versus
good
who would you
question.
rather this or that? If it's shark versus
I mean, you got to lose the thumb.
Realistically, yeah.
because
The thing is, it's one of them
Whole
stopping you from
arm.
competing on a whole arm no matter what.
Whole arm.
But
let's cut it back a little bit. Let's go like
the
three
hand.
fingers.
Three fingers
Three
versus
fingers.
one thumb.
I would rather
That's
lose the
too
right
easy.
thumb.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Onwards, Alexander Koscielny. He's good. I haven't pulled him in a long time, and I'm a lot better now than I was. But he's
It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. Look at Alexander is probably one of our best youth.
one of the best guys we got. Yeah.
One of the best guys. Actually, yeah. Forget the word youth. He's one of the best Canadian guys we got.
He's a lighter guy. He's more like he can be 176. He can be 165. He really cuts. He's around that area, and he's dominant.
I think that you're gonna size out. That's the thing. I think that.
Oh, they're right.
I think eventually you're gonna, no matter how good he is at his weight, I think you're just gonna be bigger than him.
Probably the too big.
Yeah, and I think that's probably happening sooner than later. But
Hermes versus Levon.
yeah, sorry guys.
Yeah.
I love Hermes, love the dude. Guys, look, it.
Whole other creature, really.
Good luck. Good luck. I know everybody's chasing him, and I understand the mentality. When you're in the fight, when you're going for it, you're all in. Okay.
Would you beat Alex the day you face Levon?
Yeah, for sure. For sure I would. Go watch the video how it actually played. Is that one? Message retracted.
Yeah, I guess we pulled the message. Thank you for the syntaxis. Thank you for the
Texas. Yeah, we missed you there.
Yeah, the next one's the orange one.
Yeah.
Goats.
New
Thank
Zealand. New Zealand got big Mattawarengi down there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys got
Thank
a
you
lot
for
of big
that.
dudes down in that part of the world. I think that it won't be long before they have a world champ out of that part of the world.
Who wins left hand? Matyushenko versus
We'll get there.
Morozov,
We'll get
and
there.
why?
That's later in the match.
No, it's not.
What do you mean?
Matyushenko versus Morozov is not on the
Oh,
card.
I'm getting. I thought. Yeah. I was getting.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Morozov.
Yeah.
I'm
Interesting.
going with Alazan.
Yeah.
Alazan, I'd say Alazan is today, right now.
He's good.
Matyushenko has been here for a long time. Matyushenko is incredible, but Alazan is like this generation's answer. Like, dude, it's serious.
So
serious.
strong.
Yeah, it's
So
serious.
strong.
A good match, great match. It will happen, I'm sure. I bet you that's
Next
gotta
couple-
be
next couple matches, yeah.
next couple cards. Dave Wilkins, do you think Shaw will be able to beat Levon in the future? Jody, any plans to arm wrestle in the future? Why don't you go first, Jody?
I mean, so I arm wrestle a little bit still here and there. I pulled provincials and nationals last year. I might pull nationals this year, but here's the thing. Lots going on. My right arm is out of commission. I know you can recover from shoulder injuries. I didn't recover well from mine in the right, so I was only competing left. But basically, I'm on day 4 of a 21-day fast, guys. So I'm really kind of looking at my life differently than I used to. I love arm wrestling. I love competition. I may not, but probably not at the levels that you guys are thinking about. You never know. I'm getting old.
We missed a
It's
lot
true.
there.
I can't
Yeah.
help it.
Okay. Do I think Shaw will be able to beat Levon? Unlikely. I'll have a better answer to this, and like I'll probably make many videos about this. But I think that the guy who beats Levon, I believe that the guy who beats Levon will very likely, if there's not already out there, he may be created in the Brian Shaw collab. You know, with all the young strength fanatics from that side of the world, like from that field, from strongman field, there's big dudes there. There's big dudes. There's like, you know, there's giants. And I think if we get one that's fairly young, who decides arm wrestling's cool, I think if the right guy bites in, I think it could be like a few years away. If the athletic base is big enough, like if you get like a strongman who's like 6'8", 6'9", who's like 400 pounds lean, you know, like lean, like 400, 6'8", who's potentially still going to grow and get meaner. Yeah. And then he learns how to arm wrestle. Like it's a big problem, and it doesn't take long, you know? So I think that probably a few years, $5.
$5 to compensate Devon for all his feet.
Oh, that's
that he is
modestly
far
generous,
too
yeah.
modest to
This guy is funny.
monetize.
Hey, just wait.
It's kind of pretentious.
Don't try to groom him.
There's gonna be a
Secrets
t-shirt that comes out pretty soon, I think. How big are your forearms and bicep audit?
Massive.
So
Yeah.
big. We don't have
So
a measuring
big.
tape that will
No,
fit.
none of them fit. I have no idea.
Yeah, I'll tell you. Most of my life, I was 15 and 17.
15, 17?
Most of my life, 15, 17. Most of it.
It's rare to have your father actually be Goku. Do you understand that, Goten? Where's Gohan? Love y'all, Larratt. You guys are science. Hope to meet one day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Travis. That's fun. We do like to scrap around here.
Oh, yeah.
We do like it. Wait a second.
Oh, we got a 9-month member.
Oh, good.
Oh, I think there's a couple jumps.
Yeah. It's jumping all around. Okay, here we go.
Oh, there.
Yeah.
We got to be quicker. We can't catch up. We gotta get back to the
you
point.
guys are so generous.
So
and
generous.
this is what I remember from the last one with Michael Todd. It was like we can't even read everything. You guys are so.
Like I'm still this little funny stuff in
Yeah.
here, but I'll be on here all day. Okay.
Ladder jet
Marcus
is essentially
Sida.
a
Okay,
bone
okay.
block. Ladder jet is essentially a bone block surgery from
Oh,
repeated dislocations.
Yes, I almost had it. Yeah.
Third surgery. Would love to really start arm wrestling with a group.
Right.
100%,
So
yeah.
we were given that as an option for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said that they could bone lock him, and they said that he'd be a bit more stable, actually.
Yeah.
They
Well,
said,
normally it's when you have a lot of bone displacement when the shoulder comes out. Because my
Right.
shoulder came out 3 times. Luckily, it didn't knock off too
Yeah.
much bone, so they were able to just kind of like pin everything back in. But both are like you can recover from both of them. You can come back and be fine. Just make sure to do your rehab every day and heal it
And
back
do the
up.
and everybody says with shoulders, people usually do their physio to about 80%. They're like, okay, this is good enough. I can keep going.
You can't do that.
Do that extra 20%. I didn't. I regret it. Just do it fully.
and my 2 cents, being the only one here who hasn't had a shoulder dislocation and an injury, is I would say since they're doing a bone lock, like there's a bone attachment there, I'm going to guess that there will be more hardness to the joint, like a little bit less flexibility, a little bit more
Definitely.
like hardness, like a hard spot. And I think
Strong.
of this, you should be cautious because you're going to reach a spot in the shoulder. And I believe, it's my belief that a lot of the reasons why people break their arm is from an instability, from a inflexibility, from a tightness in the shoulder, right? The shoulder locks down and doesn't let the arm move. So you may have like a hard spot where when you go, all the force is going to be through that bone as opposed to the shoulder. So just be careful because it might make you stronger. Okay, but there's going to be some hardness there probably. So be careful. Little hustle.
No, okay, I guess.
This is retracted.
But thank you for the. No,
Appreciate
this is
that,
already
buddy.
the next one.
Yeah. Let me do the next one. No offense.
No off
I really,
ends.
I really wanted to say this. Why don't you make odd and pull real arm wrestler? I feel like you guys only set promise matches. Thank you.
No, let me take it. Okay, so
I just read it and I'll close my mouth.
So first of all, I'd say first thing I'd say is this match was offered to us. Okay. The second thing I'd say is it's hard to track on. When we set the match, a lot of this comes from the Whisper match when Auden destroyed him, right? When we set the match, it was probably really, really close.
Oh yeah,
It was.
Yeah.
It probably would have been a great match. The thing is, Auden's gained like 60 pounds in the last year. Okay? Yeah. And he's worked like a maniac. So the trajectory is hard to track.
It's all he does, guys. He doesn't, trust me, I can't even get him.
And the next thing I'd say is Auden's 19. Okay. And luckily, there's a lot of options for him. I'll say that James was presented to us, and we thought that was a great match because James is a cool dude. Okay, great following, so it makes sense from that perspective. So when we start to generate hype, people are going to love James. The second thing is James. To me, James is a mini Leonidas Arcona.
Yeah.
Okay. Dude is a naturally moving arm wrestler, same way Leonidas was. Leonidas, when Leonidas was pissing around with arm wrestling, he was great the first time he did it. He's like, okay. And he's IFBB level pro bodybuilder. He knows about making himself strong. I'd say the gains that he's had since the match was called and has got to be similar.
yeah.
And he's
Got to
training
be
well
similar.
for arm wrestling,
Look-
and he's highly underrated.
Look at his numbers. He just watch the practice poll. Okay, he's beating Micah. Okay, everybody knows who Micah is.
Mika.
Mika. I'm sorry, Mika. And all the guys down in Mendy's, like he's dangerous. He's
Yeah.
very dangerous. This is not an easy match. It's not. If you think it is, why don't you call out James English
And
after
feel
this?
him up.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
And that's the next one.
Oh, is that the next one? I feel
Yeah,
like
what
it's
happened?
No,
we
trust
got
me,
it,
trust
we
me.
got it.
okay.
Because I
sorry.
went through.
Eon, member, thank you, buddy. What would happen if a well-prepared Jerry and Kamil? Yeah, the world would explode.
Yeah.
The world is gonna explode. I think they're both that's gonna be the hardest job for referee because they're just gonna sink
both just.
right in the middle of the table, just right down. And but the thing is, I don't know if Jerry's left has that, okay, and I don't know that Kamil's right has that. So if they could somehow do that old bicycle handlebar arm wrestling where the one guy's using the left and the other guy's using the right, that's the match you want to see right there. You would beat Levon, but you don't know yet. I can see well, thank you, Ben.
Yeah.
Thank you. And listen, I don't claim to know the future either. I do believe I will arm wrestle forever. It's true. Maybe I'll beat him
Chess.
in the
Sprinting.
champ and fan devil forum. When are you visiting Brian Shaw? Very soon, guys. Very, very soon. Very soon.
We're almost caught up.
Lita, thank you. Love from Ireland. Appreciate that.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
where'd
that's
you
this one.
go?
That's one.
Yeah. Visual piano. Been a fan of you since the WL days. You were one that got me into arm wrestling. I currently train Rise and supination and wrist curls. What else should I add?
Pronation.
There you go.
That
Grippers.
bang.
And some
Pronation, grip, press.
bingo.
Yeah.
That's the full arm wrestling specialization. Yeah, that's the full arm wrestling specialization.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yes.
Broke the humerus last year, arm wrestling, 7 screws, 1 little plate. Hurts when the workout. Surgery, if you can get them out, it's better.
Surgery's never
No,
fun. It's never fun, but if I would say if you could get it out, get it out.
Yeah.
yeah, if that's an option.
Yeah, if it's an option, get the metal out. That's what I would say. I know some people who have gotten Revaz and Georgi Dezernov.
I got Revaz. I think Revaz is going to get him. I think great match potentially, but I think Revaz is going to be too strong, too fast, too much control.
Okay, do you remember how I was talking about Cedric?
Yep.
And how Cedric won got second place in the provincials?
Yep.
Okay, Georgi Dezernov, I think he won a gold medal or a silver in his first year.
Yeah.
At WAF. Dezernov won a gold or a silver at WAF, I think in the 100 or the 110 kilo, I'm not sure. And this
Taking on
guy,
the division soon. Benji Mack, thank you. But I mean, you'd know better than me. You would know how good James is. So hopefully, I'm feeling good.
have you tried Indian club?
Kettlebell or Indian club training before, Devon?
Yeah, I have done that stuff. Yeah. Interesting stuff. I haven't done it as seriously as the hardcore guys do, but I have definitely done it. Hey guys, when is the Shaw collab going to happen? How much time do you give Brian to reach, let's say, top 15 and 20 in the world? Okay,
He's from Belgium.
so it's happening right at the beginning of June, guys. It's going to happen very, very soon, the Shaw collab. I haven't worked with him yet. I have to assume a guy 6'8", who's had a peak weight of 460 pounds, who is a legendary strongman, probably one of the very, very best that the sport's ever produced, smart guy. I have no doubt in my mind that if he loves the sport of arm wrestling like we do, I have no doubt in my mind if he sets it as a goal, he will be in the discussion in short order. I have no doubt. But what does that mean? What does that time mean? Without touching him, I got to say minimum 4 to 5 years. Minimum. That's what I think. Maybe 3 if he's completely psychotic. But I don't know. But I'll know better. Just stand by. I'm gonna talk about all. I've never probably felt anybody with Brian Shaw's base strength before. I probably never ever felt it. So
Devon, did you attend Game of Arms in Kansas City back in the early 2000s? I was there and I never heard that episode.
Hold on.
Yes.
Game of Arms, early 2000s? I thought it was like 2000.
2010s.
Yeah, it was. I think it was like 2013, 14.
13 or so.
Yeah, I was there.
You can't beat him, choke him.
That's right. If you can't beat him, choke him. That's where that line comes from.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was on season 2. I was on, I was part of California Armbenders. So I shot the first 4 or so, first 3 or 4 episodes with that team. Had a great time. Really, really loved it. But we got canned. And I was at the final show of season 1 where Travis and Dave pulled like 1,000 times right and left.
Auden, when are you going against Frode Hoagland?
Rhoda.
That would be a cool match. Who do you think would win?
That is a
I don't
good
know
match.
when, but
That's
he's
fun
pretty
match.
awesome. I'd be interested in that for sure. Yeah. How many pull-ups, dips, push-ups can you do right now? 100,000 of all of them. We don't really do that.
Buddy, Hunster, man, I cannot do many of those right now. But I have vowed, as of today is my very first day that I will be going to the gym with Habry. And I'll be training like regular person, like push-pull legs. Train with Habry. I'm going in just to, see if I can get massive with my daughter. And I'll just do my arm wrestling stuff here at home and on the table, but I'm going to fit that in. So, maybe the push-ups will come back, but right now my elbows are fine.
How close to Schoolboy do you think you are power-wise? Far.
Not
He's
yet.
strong right now. He's super strong. One day, it's not today. It's not today. It's not in a couple months. It's probably not in a year.
Who's first, Schoolboy or RBJ?
Oh, RBJ.
RBJ.
Yeah, for sure, RBJ.
Okay, so back, Revaz and Georgi Dezernov.
Yeah. I've got Revaz. I think he's gonna do it.
Do you think the endurance will be an issue?
No.
Do you think that he can really smash him 4 times.
I think
in a
he
row.
can. I really think he can.
You don't think there's any opportunity for Georgi Zernov to turn the tide?
I don't
This
see
guy
it.
is
I don't
freaking
see it.
strong.
I know he
He
is.
is
I know
so
he's so good. I just know also Revaz is super quick.
I know, but
super explosive with that hit.
I feel like if it stops, there's a problem.
like please do
Like
that.
I feel like I've seen too many of these matches with Georgi Zernov, and he turns them around.
He does seem to turn it around a lot, but I
Turns
just
them around.
I think
He turned. Well, I think Revaz also. So where's the poll land? Yeah, so everybody thinks Revaz.
Yeah.
Well, not everybody. It's
Pretty
61 and 39.
60-40.
So he's a favorite. So he's above that 60-40. So
Can Auden get any belt currently in East versus West? Yeah, all of them. You're just lucky that I'm not coming for you guys.
3 days, guys. 3 days until East versus West.
Oh,
Okay.
next up's a big one.
Yeah. What do we got?
Oh, yeah. You didn't hit it.
Oh, whoops.
Quattro champ incoming.
Yeah.
Cool. 85 kilo. So 115, 105, 95, kind of 85.
Got to go after what's his name down there? David Samusha.
And that like 6-win streak.
Yeah.
That's insane. He's so good.
Let me see. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do a little introduction. Bum, 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 bum.
Nice one.
Yeah. Okay, guys, this is maybe the most anticipated match for a lot of people. Schoolboy versus Ryan Bowen. Okay,
Big one.
hot match, hot social match. This is the one that probably gets a lot of attention from people.
Here, I'll grab my prediction.
Yeah. Okay. This video, Auden and I drew a painting. Okay. I'll post that video. It's long, but
We're having. Oh yeah. You know what? Actually, if anybody out there has really good technical advice for how to upload an hour-long video that was actually shot in 8K.
so this is our prediction. Okay, get it out of here. Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
Prediction.
Get it out of here. Get it out of
Or
here.
nothing, Schoolboy.
There you go. That's what we think. We think Schoolboy is going to go 4-0. That's what we think. However, very interested in the match. Ryan does look his biggest ever.
He looks good. He
Definitely looks
the biggest.
big. He looks big, and he's been doing heavy singles, right? I see him doing that lift all the
In
time.
the rain.
Yeah, in the rain, fucking every day.
Get up.
It doesn't matter. Just like Arsen Liliev. That's the Arsen Liliev lift, right?
Not exactly. I don't think. Close.
Anyways, super functional, right? That's a super functional arm wrestling lift. Really targeting the guy's wrist. Ryan looks good. Is he the third best in Australia right now?
No. Well, no, because it was Lachlan, then the second Lachlan, and then probably Reichard, and then Ryan.
What about was it Marius? What's his name? Marius. Oh man, my memory's terrible right now.
He's definitely top 5 though. He's top 5 for sure. Somewhere in there.
Yeah, there's a couple good guys in Australia that could maybe creep in there, but top 5. Top 5 for sure. Versus Schoolboy, who is totally bad dude. I think it's gonna be the only chance for Ryan, I think, is his King's move. But I think that Schoolboy's got a strong answer in the flop there. So
Smoking Zaza before practice.
oh.
What does that say? How much more or less does it affect for you pulling? Also, Schoolboy either smash Ryan or be ugly win. That's what I'm thinking. Either smash win for Schoolboy or very ugly round King's move every time.
Agree. I think that's what we all kind of think. Okay, so Masahiro, smoking Zaza before practice. How much more or less does it do for your pulling? Also, Schoolboy will either smash. I guess that's what smoking Zaza will do for you. That's the real answer. I think that, look, I never want to advocate any drug use whatsoever. However, it's on the WADA prohibited list. I think for a reason. I think it can be a performance enhancer if used responsibly and correctly at times. If you're the right person in the right state of mind, potentially. Okay, so I think that's a very much not an answer for it. I don't think you can give an answer on that because for different people, it's going to do different things. And the long-term implications are probably overall poor. So, but for short-term, yeah, maybe help you out.
In the chat. We missed one.
Yeah, we did.
There we go. 4 years, 19. I'm going to beat you.
19.
Oh, in 4 years at 19.
Hold on.
Oh, so he's 15 right now.
Utkarsh Parmar. Do we know you? We know you yet? Well,
Not yet.
I'll remember that name. Utkarsh Parmar. I'll remember you. Head over to that part of the world. I've been looking. Nightmare. I have a rematch on the 7th of June. That's close. I know I'll win. I just want my favorite arm wrestler to wish me luck. Love from Germany. Ich hoffe, dass du bist sehr stark an den 7. von June und da du tötest ihn am Tisch. Yeah, good luck, Nightmare. Dave Wilkins. Jody, Video Panda, Video Compressor. Oh, there you go.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, very helpful.
Very helpful.
Thank
Okay?
you.
Thanks for the $2 also. We'll probably buy the app.
That's right.
So overall, I think that Schoolboy does.
Gotta be
Yeah,
favorite.
it's a 2/3 favorite on the poll there. So 2/3 of us think that Schoolboy's going to win. So he's definitely the favorite. I'm interested. You know what? I'm going to do a secondary poll. Okay, secondary poll on this because we're all sure. Okay, let's do a secondary poll. Does Schoolboy lose his wrist?
Yes, is the answer. I think round 3, 4, he loses it. And then he flops.
Mikey O'Brien. Hey, who's Mikey O'Brien?
Oh,
Is that
yes.
Mikey maybe me?
Yes, it is.
Mikey maybe me? Oh, my God. Guys, see this Mikey O'Brien guy?
Love that guy.
Click on his
Coolest guy ever.
Click on his stuff and subscribe. This is an athletic phenom. Mikey, we're huge fans of you around
yeah.
here. Like getting ready for his badminton tournament.
I've been following you for a while.
Man,
No.
when you finally get to that badminton tournament, you are gonna kill it. Seriously. I feel like this guy's like a young Juji Mufu.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, what Juji did in his day, I mean, with the skateboard stuff and the
That's pretty
powerlifting
cool.
and the like,
Pretty cool stuff.
dude, we welcome you in the sport. Oh my God, come up and
Anytime you want, come up and train with us. We'll take great care of you.
It won't be long for you, buddy. I'm sure of that.
Reno on the left. Woo!
Ooh.
He's strong. He's strong.
Reno Mason. Kid is incredible. And I'll tell you, for me, it's going to be if I can get to Reno on the left. Like, if I can get to Reno. We'll see how good my left ends up doing, but that is a match, for me, will be crazy. You know, I'll be 49, and he's 19. He's 19, right?
Or 20 this year. Yes. Young.
Incredible. Reno Mason. And left-handed, too. I mean, yeah, he's pretty special.
Round robin in the U.S. We'll see. Really, I'm just focusing on my James match. After that, whatever kind of opportunity presents itself, whatever one I find the most fun and the coolest, I'm going to do it. I really, no preference. I'll do whatever is the most fun.
There we go, Richie. Oh, my God.
Thanks so much.
Dude, very, very generous. Big fan here. Besides your son in Reno. Who is the one young puller you are most excited for? We got some great guys in the club, really. I'm happy about them because I'm with them in proximity. I see everybody like up close. I see the guys coming up. Let me see.
Justin.
Justin. Yeah.
We got some really young guys.
Yeah, we got like 14 and 15-year-olds who were just killing it in our club. Like our at the Ottawa High Hookers, like our club floor, I'd say 50% is juniors.
Well, I'd say under the age like 25.
Okay.
Like, because most of us are actually probably like 19, 20. And then there's also the younger group as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of young people. There's let me see. You know, I think Tobias still has a long way to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's incredible. He's very strong.
Yeah. Tobias. What's Tobias's last name?
Sporon.
Tobias Sporon, right. Tobias got a long way to go still, I think. There's a lot of guys coming up, really. I don't really want to put any names. I see
Loki.
I see him. White Wolf.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Young arm wrestlers are taking over, man. We had an idea. Mummy and I had an idea that we wanted to run past you, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Okay, so let's look at this poll.
Mhm.
Okay, so will Schoolboy lose his wrist? Okay, so
People
most
think,
people
yeah.
think it is. So, okay, so it's going to be a close match.
Mhm.
It's going to be a close match. I think that most people think that at some point Ryan's going to take his wrist and Schoolboy's still going to win.
Yeah, I mean, if Ryan can stop the flop, might be tough. Honestly, this could. I do think it's gonna be a really good match.
The thing is we are so measured by our last performance.
Yeah.
And the last performance, look at Ryan did just fine with Rorbakken. Yeah, he did fine. Okay, not a massive loss. Kept his form.
No, Ryan's great. Yeah,
it's good. He just lost. But Schoolboy lost his wrist against.
Yeah, he did.
I think that Leonidas is incredible, but he's still a bit uncharted. So guys are a bit like, what the fuck? So it really opens the door in this match. Okay.
Unrelated arm wrestling: Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Who do you think's gonna win?
Wow.
I think, honestly, I worry that it's a little bit scripted. I worry. I've seen some stuff. We'll see on the day. But if it's real, I think Mike Tyson's gonna knock his ass out. Bang, 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 bang.
I just hope his back is good.
Yeah.
Spinal. I can't show up with a bad back. But I am just the hugest Mike Tyson fan.
Yeah, me too.
Mike Tyson, was probably one of the most terrifying athletic figures in this generation.
Just answer that. Yes is the answer. Train Shaquille O'Neal? Yes.
Shaquille O'Neal, probably the most talented athlete that we have on the planet, in my opinion. Yeah, most talented I've ever seen. Yeah, I think that, I'm so forgetful.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, Mike Tyson is he's got to win. He has to win. If he doesn't win, just everybody be sad.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to see Mike Tyson win.
Yeah. Nobody wants to see Mike lose. Nobody wants to see that.
No. That's when the match first came out. I was really sad about it. I was like, oh no. I'm like, no.
But he looks good.
Looks good.
Moves well.
I think if he's even a shred of what he was, even just a shred, that he'll. I mean, I can't. If he's even just this much, Mike Tyson, he's gonna kill him. I'm definitely interested. Definitely gonna watch. I'm just cheering for Mike Tyson.
That's it.
All right, let's see. Start a poll.
Next one. Big match.
Yeah.
Personally, one of my favorite matches in the card. Yeah. Because I love to see this kind of matchup. I love to see it. It's always very interesting to me.
Contrast of styles. Yeah. Contrast of styles. Left hand. And so, what would you call this? This is for sure next in line for the left hand.
Yeah.
Left hand undisputed world champion of the left. It's never undisputed.
I mean, it's massively disputed because Morozov's the champion.
I said this is for the next.
The next spot. Yeah.
Whoever wins this is next in line.
Yeah.
And I said undisputed, but the thing is,
it's totally disputed.
As long as Levon is out there, I can't take this right now. As long as Levon is out there, it's never really. There's always dispute. But Kamil or Vitaly?
I've got Kamil.
I got Vitaly.
Well, interesting.
Just by a bit, but
yeah, real close.
You think? Look at and the only reason I say that is because of. I just think that overall Vitaly's better.
I agree. Overall Vitaly's better. Kamil is so good at beating those top rollers.
He fits in perfect.
And he looks really strong.
He does.
I think if he's smart, he's going to use his voice a lot and I think he's going to have a great setup.
I agree with everything you're saying. I just think Vitaly is just a level maybe above. Okay, if Kamil wins, it's perfect for him.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that I want one or the other to win. I think Kamil has a great chance of winning. Look at Dave Chafee beat Vitaly in the press.
Exactly.
That was right-handed.
Yeah, but still, honestly, that's the thing that really shows me. I think Vitaly might be floppable.
He's very likely floppable.
Very likely.
That's the interesting thing. So Vitaly's called out Jerry Cataret, and he has Kamil.
I mean, if he beats these guys,
that's probably his two hardest matchups. Not counting Levon. But those are probably the guys who are going to give him the most trouble.
I would think so.
Yeah. So Kamil is probably Vitaly's most difficult match, and Jerry on the right.
Yeah.
So, but I still think that I just think that Vitaly will knock him out of position way too fast and hard. I don't think it's going to go Kamil's way at start. I don't know, and I have no idea. You think Kamil's going to
I've got Kamil. I think it's going to be really close. I think if Kamil can get the slip, which is a big if, like Vitaly's really good at holding on and digging in, or kind of digging out, I guess. But I think if he gets the slip and they get the straps, I mean, Dave could flop him. Dave flopped him. I think Kamil's flop is so much better than Dave's. Like Dave's incredible. I just think Kamil, like that's his move. That's his he's a flopper.
He's made to beat guys like
he's
Vitaly.
made to do it.
He's built to do it. To beat Vitaly Laletin. It's interesting because if the order had gone just a little bit different, I think that Vitaly could have been world champion potentially, and Kamil could have just snuck in there.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Snuck in there and got it.
Because I don't see Kamil beating Morozov. But Vitaly.
Let's check the stats. Okay,
Close.
So 2/3.
Yeah,
2/3 for Vitaly. Yeah, interesting match. Very interesting match.
I mean, Vitaly has to be the favorite, but I really do think Kamil's gonna get him. I do.
You could be right. Really, I think the style is it's perfect. Kamil versus Vitaly. Okay, here we go. And here's the real title shot. I think I spelled that.
It's fine. They know what you mean.
Maybe it's like that. Morozov, Matyushenko. All right, so this is the real world title left-handed. Okay, you got Artem Morozov from Kazakhstan. Is he 26? He's 25, 26?
He's good.
Is he 25 or 26? He's young.
He's really young.
Yeah. Big, super heavyweight, right? I'd probably put his weight. I've seen him weigh like a few different things, but typically he's in phenomenal condition, okay? So just completely shredded. And I don't think I've seen him quite 300.
No, but he's always like high 280s, 290 something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Built,
but like lean.
Could have been a pro bodybuilder.
Yeah.
Like really, really good shape. Very smart guy. Very, very funny guy.
Incredible endurance.
Yeah, I find he's very funny too, which is good. But and extremely versatile. You already said great endurance.
Yeah,
and the versatility, the endurance really stand out, especially at his strength level.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
for a guy that big, he can just dig in forever. Seems like.
Yeah,
I have to say Morozov's winning. I have to. He's just so much bigger, and
the versatility is he's gonna have an answer.
I think it's going hook.
He can hook.
I think
I don't think
Matyushenko's gonna want to hook. He's gonna want to. I don't think he's gonna top roll. So I think he's gonna go in the hook, and I think Morozov's just gonna have too much.
So Matyushenko has incredible technical lane with that hook.
He does.
I always said that he probably has the very, very best technical hook in the whole game. I think so. I think there's nobody who hooks better than Matyushenko.
No. And I've seen some comments in here. People are saying that their weights are going to be similar.
What?
Yeah. Well, Matyushenko is pretty it's only probably like 25 difference. It's not going to be that big. Like Matyushenko cuts 115.
Okay. But probably not much.
No.
Matyushenko's probably walking around like super healthy, super fed, like maybe high 250s or 260. I don't think he's 270.
No.
I don't think he is.
I think he'd be high 260s. And so, there is weight difference, but it's not crazy.
But again, I'm not saying Matyushenko is in great shape too, but I don't think he's as lean as even Morozov is.
Probably not. No.
But
I've got Morozov. Maybe Matyushenko gets the first one. Maybe.
Yeah.
But
if Matyushenko wins, that's incredible. Yeah. That's super incredible because then he's double champ.
I can't see it. I can't see it. I have to say Morozov is getting them 4-1 or 4-2, I think.
I agree with you. And it looks like this is our strongest poll so far.
Everybody agrees.
Yeah. So this is the strongest poll so far. I think pretty much everybody thinks that there's going to be a title retention by Morozov. It's hard to go against the champ. Let's see. Oh, Joey Justafalo. What's up, buddy? What's up, Mr. Smith? Good to see you. You got to come down and train with us again, buddy.
We clearly need to make a second video.
Yeah.
What is that? Is that actually his account?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
it. I
okay.
think it is.
Might not be.
Maybe it's not. Anyways, funny guy. Funny.
Auden, can we know your current weight? No. No, you can't.
If you
It's a
have
secret.
telepathy, you do. Yeah.
You'll find out the day of, as everybody else finds out. But I'm like over 250. I'm probably like 260 or so.
There might come a date at some point here when you weigh more than me.
We'll see.
We'll see. Not yet.
Oh, I see we got Engin.
Have your lifts been affected a lot by losing weight? Josh, I wouldn't know because I haven't been lifting anything. I wouldn't know. I've been taking it easy. I've been doing, what have I been doing, Rabbit? Been doing
Squats,
what am I doing around?
deadlifts, bicep curls.
Allow me to take this. Okay.
What am I?
So in the last week, Devon has been more productive in this house than he's been in the last year and a half.
Year and a half? I'd even go more than a
Probably
year and a half.
like
Probably like
2
more like 5 years.
Or maybe that. And we're doing a beautification project of home and soul. Let's go.
Yeah, so for
Lots of
sure I'm a bit weaker right now, but the plan is I go down to like my base weight where I can really be healthy and just maintain. And then from there,
We got those two.
then from there I'll get strong. Okay. Then
It's
from
all
there-
about balance, guys.
Like
Right
Tyson
here.
challenged you to fight.
You can
Okay.
only charge hard for
Devon,
so long.
if Mike
without
Tyson
having to
challenged
clean out.
you to a fight and you got to choose the method, how would you fight him aside from arm wrestling? 1 hand to hand, 2x4. Battle of the Wits. Mortal Kombat.
I'd say Mortal
Mortal
Kombat
Kombat.
game. Everything else you can kick my ass in.
I mean, I think Mortal Kombat's probably the best one.
I would never fight Mike Tyson. I would never do it. I don't care how old he is. That guy was just retired. He was retiring pros in his prime. Pros were scared of him. Like he just, and then you're sleeping. It's
Pretty special.
Terrible.
Pretty
terrible.
special. Yeah. You can choose to fight him with 2x4. I don't know. That sounds maybe
Still would
worse.
not be a good idea in my mind.
White Wolf, great questions. We got one at the end there.
Oh, did he?
Oh.
Oh no. Did he donate twice?
White Wolf, did you double that up?
He might have doubled. Let me see if there's actually 2 of them.
Well, I feel like White Wolf always deserves an Arood. Are you ready, guys? On 3,
Oh.
1, 2, 3.
Aroo! Maybe just once. It must have came out twice though for us. Weird. All right. So, conclusion: Morozov.
Yeah, this is our most lopsided poll so
Yeah.
far, but this is a world title shot, so it's a very significant match, and I don't know if it's going to be the main event or not.
I think it is the main card, like the technical main event. But I think it's a lot of these cards.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these matches could be main event. Like could be main event matches.
Yeah.
This next one's quite exciting too.
Yeah, this one has potential to be super hot.
Oh yeah.
Super hot. Okay, this is the final match on the card that we are
So,
discussing.
7 matches. 7 matches on the
1,
card.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 matches.
Monster Michael Todd versus Lars Rorbakken.
Pretty wild. Pretty wild match. This is a good one.
Really good one. Really, it's the return of Monster Michael Todd. We saw Paul Frank do a great job. He looked really good. He looked still super versatile with that King's move, transition to the flop. He's still super quick. I don't know how much his sticking point has changed. I think maybe it got a little bit less. Like he's got a lot healthier in his arm. So maybe it's less lock. But I just don't know. I don't know about this one.
So let's first do an assessment on Michael Todd,
Yeah.
and then we'll do Lars, and then we'll kind of put them together.
Mm-hmm.
So, I watched Michael, and he had a surgery, right? You have a surgery. He had his joint repaired.
Yeah. Well, he tore his bicep, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he did the hit and
The bicep reattachment's very interesting.
he attached up higher. Yeah.
I don't know
Come
if
back
he did or
strong.
not.
I'm sure he did.
He
I'm
should.
sure he did. There's
I
no
mean,
way he did.
I mean, if I ever blow that bicep, I'm getting it tied in like here.
Yeah.
This is where my bicep's going to get tied in when I finally blow my bicep. But so let's assume that he got a good surgeon.
Yeah.
I watched the video. I don't remember what they said.
No,
He got it tied in higher or not.
I'm sure he did. I'm sure he knows to tie it in there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, anyway, so he had his surgery, and for sure that knocks you back.
Yeah.
Right. what have we seen since the surgery?
Pablo, Frank.
Pablo, he looked awesome.
Looked great. Yeah.
Frank, the thing that impressed me most about the Frank match was once again his heart. Okay.
Yeah.
Michael Todd very often shows phenomenal heart.
Ugly position. It was like this. Just a flopped and bang. And he stuck it. And he stuck that thing hard.
Yeah, and it was the press that won it for him.
Yeah, it was.
You
press.
know,
Press saved him.
His press. And, having that move to me always shows a lot of commitment and a lot of, willingness to fight. So that was awesome, the way he pulled out that match. But it did seem to me like he didn't look quite as sharp on the table with his hand control.
Yeah.
So like his rise and his roll did seem like they were being compromised. Yes, against Frank for sure, but still sometimes he has an ability to retain in a compromised position in an open, and it looked like that was kind of being taken from him. And even when he came forward, it's like he was out of position a little bit.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a degree of surgery which has impacted his kind of tightness or his like resting positions on the table. In the gym, his lifts look great.
Oh, yeah, they do.
His lifts look great.
Great pronation lifts, great everything. Everything I've
cuts.
seen.
Mike's,
Yeah.
He's doing some good ones.
The other thing that's happening, I'll speak to this. The other thing that's happened with Mike, a lot's happened with Mike. He's been through a lot of personal things. And the loss of his mother, so that match that he won in Turkey was an anniversary. I don't remember how many months it was. I apologize for the passing of his mom. And it really meant a lot for him. And Mike, I think we can all agree, you already touched on it, but Mike's such an emotional arm wrestler. He really invests emotionally in what he's doing. And he did some ketamine treatments before too. So I think he kind of has a different, there's some positive there in his mindset that I see that's different than it was.
Anyways, he looks good.
Yeah.
Looks good. Yeah.
He looks good, and it looks like he's trending upwards.
Yeah.
And, there were a lot of concerns about, where he was going to fall, after the surgery. And I think that there are a lot of positive indicators there.
Yeah, definitely.
Let's hit this. Dave Wilkins, again, thank you. Got to run, guys, and everything. Got to love you guys and everything you do for the sport. If you're ever down in northwestern Pennsylvania, give me a shout. Dave.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, buddy. Just a fallow. But who's calling the foul? It's got to be Justin. It's got to be. Listen.
I'll be your downside ref.
Hey, you should go to the High Hooker Club on Saturday. Big matches.
Oh, yeah.
Big matches this Saturday
Yeah. Come on by.
at the club.
6, 7 p.m. Somewhere
Somewhere
it's
around
nighttime,
there. Yeah.
Reach out to me. On Instagram or something. I'll
It's Steve Raw versus Reagan
and Dan.
and Dan. So club owner and freaking Reagan, who's a wild man.
And there's been some serious
there's been a
heat
lot of
And that's
all these
real
between Steve
anger
Ross.
match. There's
nothing been put, whatever happens there, it's not for show.
If it was
You ever see
ref by just a fallow,
Declare
epic.
himself the champion.
Lars Rorbakken,
He looks good right now. He looks super good.
former strongman.
Yeah, exactly.
Are they pulling at 115 or is it just
That's what I heard. I think
Yeah,
so. I think
115?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
so
either way, they both kind of walk around similar.
Yeah.
weights, I think.
Lars has like negative body fat.
Pretty much.
Yeah, Lars is like the leanest dude that there is in the world right now, I think. Started off like as an arm wrestler, strongman, got really big, and then he just was like, I'm going to get just stupid healthy. And like everything I see, he's just up and down that mountain. He's working all day long, clearing snow, and he arm wrestles. You see that cave that he trains in?
Yeah.
It's probably one of the,
He's so cool.
it's maybe the most hardcore gym in the world. It's got to be up there. It's got to be up there in like legendary strength dungeons. The place where Lars Rorbakken trains has got to be up there. Looks good. Looks strong.
good. Michael's got to watch that flop. He's got to watch that flop.
When you talk about endurance and arm wrestling, like Michael Todd is right. He's at the legendary level of endurance, right? Like he's like, whenever you say Michael, like you always think, okay, if it goes the distance, he's probably got an excellent chance of winning. Lars may be more endurance. He may be in an overall sense for sure. Like for sure, his body processes oxygen better. It's just, does it translate directly into the arm wrestling table? Experience like Michael's had like a higher level career. All right, Lars.
Stay massive, Dave Wilkins.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Dave Wilkins. You're very generous. Lars has been in the sport an equivalent amount of time. They've both been in the sport for a long time.
Yeah.
Lars has not competed as much, but certainly been around the sport as long. So what does that mean? I mean, who knows? I mean, it's a long time. Both these guys super experienced. Both of these guys have a flop and a king's move. Lars has got a king. Lars has got a top roll now. Like he does.
It's pretty cool.
Lars seems to have a more dominant press. Michael seems to have a more dominant kings, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
if the kings doesn't work, Michael could edge his shoulder in too, and then we could see press versus press potentially. You know what would be really cool? If we saw Lars flop and then Michael flop.
Well, that's
and
okay,
then
so
Lars
that's the
flop
question.
and then Michael.
So
flop.
that's the real question of the Kamil versus Jerry question that we had earlier, right? Because now these guys are on the same arm with basically the same pulling style.
Yeah, they both got a kings. They both got a flop. They both got they got like good outside control, and they also got that full inside move. So I think, yeah, it's interesting. It's really interesting.
Very good match. So what do we got? Oh, see, it's close. Yeah,
real close. Okay, real close.
Okay, so Michael Todd is a slight favorite, which I tend to agree with.
I tend to agree as well.
Yeah.
I think Michael's he's got to be the favorite. Lars definitely could beat him. He definitely could, but close match. Really, really close match.
Michael's not going to want to let that arm go down.
Not at all.
See, I think that the thing is I think that the match has got to have Lars on offense.
I would see it that way.
I think if Michael's on offense, like, difficult match.
It's rare to see Michael on offense, though. I guess he's got that like offensive kings move, so he can like kind of rip from below.
You see Michael on offense for sure.
Yeah,
for sure you see him on offense, especially. Yeah, it definitely could happen, but that's the last one, guys. Mm-hmm. And so we all kind of agree. I think that our opinions are in line with the community's opinions this time.
It seems like mostly. Yeah. I think Kamil. I was like against the normal in that one, but still pretty much standard.
Good times, guys. Well, this has been Spicy Ainsley. How long before Brian Shaw becomes a threat to the top 10, do you reckon? Looks like he's going all in, and we'll have some techniques down quickly, given how smart he's in that unreal potential. Right. Okay, so we've been talking about this, right? Yeah. So how long is it? Okay, so guys, I'm going to have the answer for this very, very soon. I'm going to see Brian in not a lot of time. Won't be long before I'm down there. And I'll be so curious to know the answer to that myself. I have never met an athlete as big and as strong as Lars. Where's my head at? As big as Brian Shaw.
Yeah.
Like Shaquille O'Neal, up till this point, in my opinion, was the athlete with the most potential. I always thought Mark Felix had some unreal potential. I haven't met a lot of the strongmen, but the ones I've met, most of them definitely do. Brian could take the top spot from Shaq for me. He could, just looking at him. I mean, he's got hand strength records, his size, his intelligence. For sure, there's a chance that he could just come in and wreck. There's a high chance. We'll find out. I'll do my best to make him fall in love with it. That's really my goal. Just make him love it even more than he does already. But guys, that pretty much that's what we wanted to do. Just throw some light on the big event this weekend because we're super pumped about it. King of Table, thanks again for all you do. Thank you for being the one who brought arm wrestling back from the dark ages there after COVID. It was you guys who kind of got this whole ball rolling. So thank you, and guess we'll see you on Saturday, guys.
And thank you all for all your crazy generous support all across not just for this today, but
ooh, you're looking pretty ripped.
Yeah. People were saying
that
my,
in there too.
My biceps was all ripped too.
Yeah, there you go, Mom. There you go.
Okay, I'm done. Later, guys.
See you guys.
Well.